My favorite time at school, when I was a kid, was the art hour. I had a great teacher, a sweet man with huge glasses. At the beginning of our final year, we started a drawing project. I wanted to draw this weird puppet that was really popular back then. I spent hours on it. My teacher was happy with how it was coming along, but after a while, I just couldn't finish it. Every time he'd say, "Finish the drawing," and instead I'd start a new one. By the end of the year, I had tons of sketches, but nothing finished. I felt like I'd done nothing at all. I went on to live the next 30 years in exactly the same way. Starting a lot of things, getting into a groove, then letting myself down, never reaching the finish line. I kind of know now what the problem was all along. I always gave my mind enough time to second-guess everything I did. Self-doubt would creep in little by little, until I'd look at what I was doing and see nothing but wasted time and energy. See, I grew up with a very specific kind of education. Everything you do must have a purpose, a reason, which eventually turned into everything you do must have practical value and a return. I guess I'm sharing this because lately I've been spending hours with my instruments, but ending up with nothing practical to show for it. I ask myself, what am I doing this for? What do I even call myself for doing this? An artist? An artisan? A liar? A master of none. That's what I am. I know a lot, but I never became a true master of anything. Or at least, that's what I used to think. I failed to see what's right in front of me, that I loved the process. And maybe that should be enough. Imagine for a moment, you are freed from the pressure of judgment. You don't have to perform for anyone but yourself. You don't need validation or recognition. Imagine every creative act serves just one purpose: to celebrate the alignment of heart, mind, and action. When you float along that line, you transcend. You reach what I believe is the final goal of creativity. The need for recognition? It's just a byproduct of our reward and punishment education. Do something good and you'll get praise. But living like that makes you a slave to someone else's judgment. Lately, I've had the privilege of talking to many successful artists, only to find out we all struggle with these same thoughts. From what I've gathered, the ones who make it in one way or another are the ones who just keep doing their thing with almost complete disregard for the outcome. They manage to be fully honest, and that honesty is what resonates. That's what creates something lasting. So maybe the goal was never mastery in the traditional sense. Maybe the real mastery is in showing up, in staying open, in continuing despite the doubt, in trusting that what moves you has meaning, even when no one is watching, especially then. And if you ever feel lost, like you're drifting without direction, know that drifting is also movement. That even when you're unsure, you're still creating ripples in the world. And someone, somewhere, might need exactly what you're making. Now, when I sit down in front of my instrument, I let go of expectation. I smile, facing the vastness of uncharted possibilities. And finally, I become what I've always wanted, a master of my own journey.